We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Cleveland Indians. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Boston.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Full count, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's 1 for 3. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. Here's J.D. Martinez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. Benintendi, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. So stepping in, Mitch Moreland. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 0-1, here it comes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Back-to-back break.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss. Now at the plate, Leonis Martin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming, here it is.
Martin.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Lifetime versus David Price. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Now the first pitch here from Price.
Michael Brantley.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up. Behind 0-2 now. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was a first-round pick back in 2011. Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first-rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. It's a big enough sample size, but he's just 1 for 14. And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Martin able to take it in for the first down. So coming to the plate. Ian Kinsler, he'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes and a neck-high fastball that time.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Lindor waits on it, and that's the third out. In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. Lifetime versus David Price. Just a 1 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And he fouls this one off. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Price ready with another 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's the first out. So striding in, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Guyer. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Down and away, ball one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit down the third base line. Encarnacion leads off second with one gun in the inning. And the runner's breaking for third. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Lifetime versus David Price. He's got one hit in 18 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Price pauses. First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Bottom of the second here with no score. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Gomes stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was taken in the 10th round, and we'll have to leave it there as this is standing in Jackie Bradley Jr. as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Hit to first. Taken in by Encarnacion, and he is out on the tag. Now at the plate, Sandy Leon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. He's got it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now
stepping in, Mookie Betts. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. He swings right through it there. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd, the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. First offering on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball to third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Davis is retired, 2 down now. Here's Leonis Martin. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's a little chopper up the middle, backhanded, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Here's Michael Brantley, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. No balls and a strike to count. Martin, the runner at first with 2 gone. A look to first by Price, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. He's on the move again from first. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Now batting, Andrew Benintendi. He drew a walk his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball in for a strike. Martinez, 30 years of age. He was a 20th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this will be fouled away. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's fouled away. Pulled toward right center field. Martin is under it. And that retires the side. Stepping in, Michael Brantley. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Fielder, Michael Brantley.
Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1. Hit to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ball 1. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. Now Price is 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a good changeup there by Price as he jumps ahead, strike 1. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Price pauses. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And it's gone. At the plate, Brandon Guyer flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Pitch on the way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Three and 1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Swing, strike 2. The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Now the 3-2 pitch. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Fly ball right down the line in left. Brantley on the move. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Popped him up. Ramirez over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. In now, Eduardo Nunez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Again, a 1-2. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. Make it 14 in a row. Ready now, Yan Gomes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yan Gomes.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Moreland shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. 1 man out now in the Cleveland fifth. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Into right field, that's a base hit. Into the box now, Rajay Davis.
Right fielder, Rajay Davis.
He's set, here it comes. He's running into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-1 pitch. He's running again on the ground up the middle. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Here's Leonis Martin. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Kipnis at second with 2 down. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch outside. The throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Striding into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Now the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
shoots this one over to first. Fielded by Encarnacion, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in once again, Sandy Leon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Leon is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Davis. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to...
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Digging in, Andrew Benintendi. He was a ground-out victim last time up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martin is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game. Stepping into the box, J.D. Martinez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. And this one gets away. And he nails him at third. Great. Here's Michael Brantley. They'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. This ball will be chopped foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Nope, and that one stayed too low apparently. Started that swing a bit too early. And the pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Here's another 1-2. Hit out toward second. And stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Not in time as he steals second. Brantley leads off second with nobody out. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jose Ramirez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he's safe. First pitch on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And Kinsler will settle under this one for out number 2. And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a 3-1 game. Digging in, Edwin Encarnacion. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
An 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. At the plate, Mitch Moreland, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. After it is Martin. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the... Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Brandon Gunn. No hit.
Designated hitter, Brandon Dyer.
Number 70 enters from the bullpen. To do the pitch. Yonder Alonso is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Alonso tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Stepping into the box, Yan Gomes. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through for a hit. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. Alonso at second. Gomes on at first with nobody out. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The tag, and he is out. Digging in to try it again, Rajay Davis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you could work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
Now a bunt attempt here. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. Striding in for the Indians, Leonis Martin, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is Zach McAllister has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping up now, Ian Kinsler. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-2 is outside for a ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Left side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down on the way. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Ready for another shot now. Jackie Bradley Jr. He was a ground out victim last time up. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Into the box, Sandy Leon. He's 1 for 2 in this one. High in the air out towards shallow right. Davis is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Mookie Betts. In prior meetings with Zach McAllister, he's 1 for 3. Skied into very shallow right. Kipnis over to his left. And that's the 3rd out. Here's Michael Brantley. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. The 1-1 home. Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Well, there to make the play is Kinsler as he takes away a knock. 1 gone. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Hector Velasquez answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. From the stretch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Pitch swung on and missed the throw in time as he just gets the tag down. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down.
A swing and a miss. That retires the... Stepping up to the plate, Andrew Benintendi, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Popped him up. Encarnacion is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Here's J.D. Martinez, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Strike 2 on the curveball, 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Gomes reaches out for the tag, and there are 2 away now. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. In prior meetings with Zach McAllister, he hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. 1-0 the count. Bounce to the right, into the loaded up infield. To his right, Encarnacion, and he is out on the tag. The big bat tonight for the Indians belonged to this man, Edwin Encarnacion. Picture perfect there. He's our top. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Here's Jock Peterson now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for the Dodgers, center fielder, Jock Peterson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. So striding forward now, Manny Machado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. One out, nobody on. Check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with two strikes. Bases are empty, one man out. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 1 for 3. 0-1 the count. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. In now, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1. And now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Rhys Hoskins. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kemp has a read on it. He's got it one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Carlos Santana now. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Santana playing here in his age 31 season. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Coming to the plate now, Maikel Franco. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming, here it is. A little bouncer. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
The 1-2 fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Second baseman.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. The 1-1 home. Ripped down the first base line. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 1 for 2. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Grandal with a 3-1 count now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So here's Matt Kemp now, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. In there, 2-2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Another try at 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike. The 1-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Brian Dozier would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that's low, ball 4. Here's Brian Dozier now. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's a perfect 2 for 2. Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The set and the 1-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Hit out towards second. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Now in the box, Yasiel Puig. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A high fastball is in there. Runners on the move for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The 0-2 home. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
This is a huge at-bat right here. He wants to get this guy and have the pitcher lead off next inning without question.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Check swing called strike, 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Asdrubal Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1. Up next to be Nick Williams. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Jorge Alfaro would be next. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Striding in, Walker Buehler, 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, number 20.
In there, no balls and a strike.
That's a ball.
And it's 1-1.
It counts 1-1.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Peterson is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat pad.
One out, nobody on. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Now a swing and a ball foul tip straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Cabrera backhands it deep in the hole. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. But the runner's back easily. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He's not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Ready on 0-2. And a fastball just a bit high. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the side. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And there's one away. Ready for another chance. Odubel Herrera, second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kemp has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Strike one to start the at-bat. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Number 13 is there. Next for the Dodgers, Yasmani Grandal. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed up a little high. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Up around the face. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. So here's Matt Kemp now. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 13. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Lays off 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around it?
Runner goes for second, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Big lead off the second. Now the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Dozier wants a Minnesota Twin. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as average.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Standing in, Yasiel Puig. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A 1-1 count to Puig. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
He throws him on the fastball. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So now Carlos Santana. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
First baseman, Carlos Santana.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. A bouncer up the middle, taken in by Machado, and a rather easy first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Franco. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Changeup in for a strike. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And the Phillies are into the hit column. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled off. Grandal might try to make a play on it, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Oh, 2, here it is. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone. Into the box now as Dribble Cabrera comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 0-1 the count. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this. Here's Jock Peterson now. First pitch of the at-bat.
Center fielder, Jock.
A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. And that one just missed outside. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. The 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hoskins waits on it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Manny Machado now. Now the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. A ball and a strike now to Machado. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
There's ball 4.
First baseman number 35.
First pitch on its way. And there he goes towards second. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. Machado, a runner at second with 1 away. Now it's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here. Adam Morgan takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Belted high in the air out to left. Hoskins looks up. Gone! So digging in now, number 13. Couple of walks for him thus far.
Number 13.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at, and the count moves full. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even in a field. It's ball 4. Here's the first pitch to him. Runners off for second. Pitch is low and in the dirt, and that's going to allow that runner to steal his way into scoring position here with 2 away. 3 runs already home here. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Victor Arano, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. A ball and a strike. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. And now the runner's trying for third. Count remains 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Here's the 2-2. Runner goes for third. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike. Up next will be Nick Williams. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
This one doesn't look good so far.
And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So here now is the pitcher, Victor Arano. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Number 24 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike. There's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Hit out towards second. Dozier fields it cleanly. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jorge Alfaro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ball one to start the at-bat. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Jake Thompson takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound. In now is Yasiel Puig. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Thompson, a 6'4" right-hander. He's a second-year big leaguer. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball three.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
First things first, here's a throw over. And late reactions, and they got him. First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2. 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
Hoskins is under it, and he makes. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. This is on the ground over to first. Bellinger brings it in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready once again, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
3-0 to him now. Here's the 3-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. The 3-1. Drilled right back up the middle. Machado has it. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. First offering on its way. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And gone. An absolute bomb. Digging in once again, Maikel Franco. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Grounder down the line at third. Popped him up. Number 13 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Manny Machado. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in the zone, get himself back in this count.
Cody Bellinger is on deck. 3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Another full count pitch on its way. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. No hits to this point. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Machado on at first, nobody out. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. Runner going a second time. Still 2-2. And now he's on the move again for second. Bounce it to the left side, and there's his first base hit in this one. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Digging in now, Yasmani Grandal, and their runners at the corners now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball that just misses inside.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this one is gone. A home run. So here's Matt Kemp now. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
The last